Okay, y'all, let's talk about it. So, Beyond the Gates, episode 76, 77, 78, and 79. Oh my goodness. So, we finally get to see kind of like what was going on with Martin. So, this guy that been following Martin around, the one that whispered in his ear at the country club or whatever. Come to find out, it was like some type of accident or something, and something happened to the guy's brother, and Martin was involved, and it was covered up, right? So him and Vernon talking, and he like, yeah, that's definitely the guy, because he had pointed the guy out to Vernon or whatever, and he was like, yeah, that's him, or whatever. And Vernon was like, yeah, that's him, that's definitely the person that was involved or whatever. So Martin goes to the guy and like tells him like, well, how much is it going to take to make you disappear and this and the third. So the guy like, I'll take your money, but I'm not going to be quiet this time. Like he basically going to be extorting Martin or whatever for everything that he can get or whatever the case may be. Martin gave him some money or stuff like that so that he wouldn't like tell what happened or whatever on that night. But I think something happened to the brother because I think he was saying like, you know, my brother ain't here to tell his side of the story or whatever the case may be. And he like, I'm here to like let everybody know, you know, just how big and bad you think your family is and this and that and there and blah, blah, blah. But Martin ended up giving the guy some money or whatever the case may be. Vernon over there making phone calls to people like, it's back, you need to deal with this or whatever. So, the person that Vernon called was Danny ex-husband, right? So he gets over there and he telling him like the problem ain't been solved. You ain't fixed the problem because you know Bill is the fixer. So he tells Bill like, yeah, it ain't been solved. The problem is still here. It's popping back up. You need to handle this. Blah blah blah. So Bill was like, I don't want no parts of that. I'm not trying to get involved in that. I don't want anything to do with that. Blah blah blah. So Vernon was like, oh, well, what I could spin a narrative and make it look like you had more of an involvement, and once all your clients drop, you ain't gonna have no business here in this town. Like Vernon was big and bad with his ass. Like, and the way he said it, it wasn't even like a scary ass settlement. You just look at it like, oh, you know, this old man ain't playing because he got connections and shit. But you know, Vernon gives off like that little, I don't know, like a nice guy type of, you know, grandpa type of energy. You know what I'm saying? He don't give off no gangster ass type of energy for real. He is able to threaten Big Bad Bill. So I thought that shit was funny. But yeah. So what else happened in this one? Oh, so Chelsea went to go take her girlfriend, Dr. Montgomery, to go meet Vernon or whatever. So I think Vernon was saying like it's too soon for them two to be thinking about, you know, a long term relationship and this and the third. But Chelsea is in love with the girl, so you know it was Danny's idea to get, you know, introduce her to more family members and stuff since her and Chelsea is going to be seeing each other for a while. Now, while they over at the mansion or whatever, Nicole comes over there too to meet the girl, and she didn't even know that the girl was, you know, into girls or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But she gave her and Chelsea her blessing or whatever. And while they was over there, Danny had pulled Nicole to the side and basically just told her like her and Andre been sleeping with each other, and Nicole goes off. I'm like, oh my gosh. And the reason why she goes off is because she feels like everybody has been lying to her. Like when she asked Danny about her and Andre from the jump, Danny lied and said that it wasn't true. So that's the reason why she ended up going off on Danny. Danny's silly ass in the fucking argument when she was basically telling her like how she really cared about Andre and stuff like that, or why is she so upset, you know, that the fact that her and Andre sleep with each other, she gonna say her silly ass, oh, what you jealous? Is she jealous? Nicole was like, oh yeah, Danny, I'm jealous that I can't sleep with my nephew. She was like, oh, I ain't mean it like that. I mean it like that. She was like, Come on now. Like she was like, she'd go to Andre for, when she want to vent and stuff, from Ted and everything like that, she really used Andre as a moral support, but she just didn't like the fact that Andre and Danny kept that from her, and the fact that Danny had lied. You know what I'm saying? So she caught a little attitude with Danny. So I don't think that she really she mad at her sister right now, but they'll talk again. So here comes fucking so Jacob and Kat is sitting at in a coffee house or whatever. And here comes Leslie popping up over there. So basically, Leslie was hinting around that she got Bill as her lawyer. She hired Bill as her lawyer, so they better back up off of her because if not, they're going to have to face going to court, and she want to file charges against Kat. I'm like, girl, how did Bill even get to represent her? Like, why is Bill representing her? I don't even know. So Eva is now working at Ted's, or trying to work at Ted's little his thing, being being not the secretary, but she running the HR department, like doing everything that Kat was doing or whatever. So she runs into Nicole. She all nervous and stuff. She was like, I turned Ted down because I don't think that I can do it. I don't think I can live up to Kat. I don't think that I'm able to like handle all of that and stuff like that. And Nicole gave her like some really good advice and stuff like that. So I guess that made her feel better. And then she went back to Ted and told Ted that she'll take the job or whatever the case may be if he just teach her the ropes and show her what to do. Like you didn't really need Nicole's like approval, but she be like girl, like y'all just dropped a whole bombshell that you even in existence. Like give Nicole some time to breathe. Like every time, like you still popping up wherever the fuck Nicole is. You cried and begged for forgiveness. She forgave you and all that, but it was really too soon for her to even be going to Nicole for no fucking forgiveness. Like let her ass grieve whatever the fuck the situation is, and then you go to her and try to correct it or whatever. So Vanessa and Joey is doing business or whatever, but her husband, gets at her because she like, um, I don't want you to go into business with Joey because it's going to be hard to get out of business with him and blah blah blah. So they got into an argument. Ashley and Derek broke up. Okay, like he moved out the house. Now they not even together no more and stuff like that. Like she was telling him how much she loved him, but they're not even together because, she told him that she wasn't gonna marry him. So that's what that was. But why the fuck she having sex dreams about Andre? Like what? What is going on there? Okay. She is having sex dreams about Andre. Like, girl, let me find out that you got some feelings for Andre. So, and that's what Naomi and Jacob was talking about. They was talking about if they had feelings for Andre or not or whatever. But the Jacob said that she think that they do, and then Naomi said that she don't think so. So Malone, okay, Jacob's partner, okay, and Elon, they are conspiring because um Smitty, okay, they went to Jacob with some evidence and shit, that he been digging up in his report about Malone and his connection, and trying to figure out where did he get all this money from that he got paid for. Like they found out that he was connected to Joey, but they didn't find out yet that he was connected to this big thing that was going on with Martin. And Smitty is keeping on digging and digging, and he gonna find out who his husband really is, and it's gonna really tear Smitty ass up. So he better stop digging and digging. You feel me? But they are trying to cover it up or hide it before Smitty get too deep into the truth. But yeah, now he got Jacob on his side, so now they both snooping around and trying to figure out what's going on with that whole thing. But yeah, that's what's going on in the world of Beyond the Gates, y'all. Let's talk about it.